Good day, this is Karen E., and I'm here with the reading for November 16th, 2018. For the first card, which represents the situation, I've got the Eight of Swords. That often means maybe we're feeling depressed or victimized or stuck in some way. It may also be representing that Mercury is going retrograde today. Sometimes with Mercury retrograde, we can feel stuck, or at least things are slowing down. Things are taking longer. There can be misunderstandings and delays with travel and communication. So certainly the wall might represent some of that. I'm very familiar with this card, and I've actually learned to laugh when it comes up. I think we all have this part of ourselves that goes to the place of negativity, and I don't know, somehow just being able to put that into a box and just back up and be objective and say, oh, I'm doing that again. Because if you look at the card, which really relates to the action card, what I'm going to say next, the action card being Temperance, here she is trying to get through this wall, and one of the actions to take would be, at least I see this Temperance card, one of the meanings is to move, to get moving. How do we get unstuck? We move. And in this case, it might simply just be turning around. Maybe if she faces towards us as we look at the card, maybe there's no wall at all. So it might be just simply turning and seeing a different perspective. Temperance can, and this again is the action card, Temperance can have to do with balancing and channeling your emotions. The message and picture I keep seeing the strongest is the movement. And I even heard the song, I think the first song I heard was Vogue by Madonna, which actually also kind of fits with Venus going forward today. And so maybe part of that moving forward is honoring your inner goddess. And one of my favorite mentors, some of the best advice he ever gave was that every day you should honor your inner goddess, whether that's getting a massage or taking a warm bubble bath, or even going shopping and buying something small for yourself. So do something to honor your inner goddess every day. Certainly that's something we can do with that Venus energy moving forward. And as well as to get us to stop feeling stuck, take care of that inner goddess. And also move around, maybe dance. The second song I heard, which felt even better to me, was Justin Timberlake's Can't Stop the Feeling. There's just something I love about that song. No matter what, it makes me want to literally get up and dance. So maybe it's moving around, whether it is dancing a little bit or even some gentle stretching or taking a walk. This card can also symbolize maybe you're going to do something to help somebody else. You're at the right place at the right time, and you're compelled to give that person a message. And it always feels good to help somebody else. That's one of the quickest ways to get out of feeling stuck or depressed, actually, is to do something to help someone else. And then we have the resolution card, the outcome. We have the world. There are several ways that I see this card. One way I see it is that when you do what you need to do to take care of your inner world, then you can better deal with the outer world. I also see it as realizing we're not alone in this corner, but we're a part of this world. There's always somebody else experiencing the same thing that you are. And instead of feeling alone, it's realizing we're all one. And the song I heard about that was Michael Jackson's, I think it's You Are Not Alone. More of a subdued kind of song, but again, a gentle reminder that we're not alone. We're all one. We're all in this dance together. And I think being aware of Mercury retrograde happening can also help us to expect delays, expect misunderstandings, and to maybe step back a little bit and be the observer. I had an incident yesterday that I think really honed in on this, and luckily I was not in a hurry. I actually went to the dollar store. I guess I was honoring my inner goddess. Good way to honor that without going in any debt is to go to the dollar store, because there's always something little, whether it's a card or a little plaque, that just feels good. It's only $1. Anyway, I was in line waiting to check out, and of course the woman in front of me had 3 kids, and they were all running around grabbing more things, and she forgot to pay, and I could tell the attendant at the register, the cashier, she was getting flustered as well, and they both kept turning around and apologizing, and I was just kind of observing, and I wasn't in any hurry. I just decided to, just go with it, and just said, no, it's okay. I'm not in any hurry. And then, of course, I noticed the people behind me getting really frustrated and moving to different lines. And when I was in that mode of just observing, I realized that I've been in these shoes many times, the shoes of each person in this situation. I've been the one, trying to hurry things along, whether I'm the worker or I'm the mom, with some kids, trying to get them to calm down and to focus on paying and getting out of the store. And I've also been the people waiting behind me, really frustrated and thinking, shoot, I got to be somewhere in 5 minutes. And anyway, it's just learning to realize we are all one. We've all been in the shoes of the person who might be annoying us at that moment. And it really is best for our own mental health and clarity to be able to observe in those situations. And also realize that in any situation, you're not stuck. You always have choices. And, a quick way to gauge a good choice would be to ask yourself, how does it feel? And let joy be your compass. If it feels good, then yeah, that's a good choice. Go with it. And if the situation changes and that's not working, you can always change your mind. But anyway, that is the message and reading for today. Go forth and have a wonderful day. Take good care.